If you
enough.
split up with your missus, would you let her have the dog?
Oh no, that's a techie one.
Let
Isn't
her
it?
have the dog.
You can't do that.
Oh, who
it
gets the
depends.
dogs?
No,
Wow.
Yeah,
No, you can't let her have your dog, man.
No, obviously it depends on reasons though.
No, he's
You've
giving the
done-
dog away. He don't give a shit about the dog.
Literally,
What?
anyone I speak to that's
I
got
love
a
my
dog,
dog.
any couple
Yeah.
that's got a
You know
dog,
I love
yeah.
my dog.
Whenever they break up, it's
I
always
love my
literally
dog, bro.
we share, we visit the
Bro,
dog.
basically, I think the girl has got more of a leg to stand on. Woman's got more of a leg to
Yeah.
stand on. If you've done something mad, then they can actually
Take the dog.
be entitled to say, well, obviously I'm having a dog.
What, if
Why,
you cheat-
why, why?
If you cheat,
If you've cheated, for example, then I think they've got more of a
so
leg
if
to
she
stand on.
cheats, you get the dog.
You don't think so? I
Yeah,
think
no,
so.
that's how it works.
I
mate.
think so.
That's-
Dogs aren't children though. Like
No, but that's the same.
No, but I
isn't
just
it?
think it's the same
It's
principle.
Is
man.
it?
I think it is the same
Unless
principle.
it's your dog.
Yeah, it's the same. Exactly.
Is it your dog?
No, it's like it's our dog. Like we
Yeah.
literally went to halves and get the
Who
dog, bro.
actually picks the dog?
We both picked the dog, bro.
Yeah.
It was literally a split
No,
decision.
the dog can't have two. You know, a dog. They work in
My
a pack.
dog's
There's one
Lucy's.
ruler.
Brother.
There's one ruler in the
But you're
pack.
I'm the
saying doesn't
dominant
make-
person.
No,
in
but
the
you're
house,
saying doesn't
like-
make sense. You're not.
You're the one that she will choose.
Oh, the dog chooses.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
whoever's
It
the
will-
dominant.
Yeah, wolves,
Yeah.
mate. That's how it works.
Dogs
There's a
usually
leader.
choose who feeds them,
Yeah.
though, don't they?
Yeah, but that's what I'm just saying. There's a leader.
Yeah. There is.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't follow two people. That's
Yeah.
not how it works.
Yeah.
That's a fact, by the way. I've had dogs. Obviously, that's a fact.
The dog will
They
miss
choose.
you if you're not
They
there.
choose
I will
one.
be missed. There's no denying that.
No,
Oh,
who's the
you
leader
missed.
though? Who's the
Man.
Of
who's?
course, I'm the leader, bro.
No.
The leader. Oh,
No,
Legalese.
I
Oh,
will
it's
be
crazy.
missed.
Oh, okay.
I know
What I'm saying is,
So
if dog-
basically, she's not choosing you.
the dog will. If I'm not in the house, it's peak. So the dog would. I don't know if the dog would choose me over the missus.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
we both spend equal amounts of time.
Have you
with
not
her.
gone? Have you not done like you go to the park?
No, I've seen that. Who
You
does
both
she
go
run to?
different directions and call her.
Bro, she runs to me, man. I'm not
Is
gonna lie
it?
to you. But we haven't done that because my missus like is cruel. You can't do that.
But
Because they're
what I'm saying is, if dogs are like
okay,
children, yeah,
okay.
if dogs are like children, if a relationship breaks down and the woman takes the children, the dad still gets to see the children on the weekends.
oh yeah,
or
that's what
whatever.
I'm saying.
What I'm saying is,
I'll still see.
you're not
the
going to
dog.
just disappear forever.
No,
right?
no, I'll see the dog.
You still get
100%.
to see
I
on
would
the weekends.
100%.
That's what I always say.
keep them
I say it
involved.
to my missus. I'm like, you could actually wake up and just leave me one day. And what can I do? I can't make you stay.
Wow.
If she wakes up and says, I don't want to be with you anymore, I'm just falling out of love. You're my friend now, right? I say this to her. I'm like, you get the kids.
Yeah.
And that's the sad reality about
Scary.
life is that
Yeah.
Scary.
men are trying to stay together with their missus so they can still see their kids.
Yeah.
That's mental.
Visitation.
But the thing is, you know what? There's someone at my work actually. He's with his missus for around 20 years, and literally he's around in his 50s. And I saw him the other day. I said, "How you doing, mate? You right?" He's got a daughter. She's 18, and he's been married for 20 years. So how you doing? He's like, "Oh yeah, me and missus we split up yesterday, or last week." He said, "I've just got my own flat." He said it's a bit weird. I've been with my missus 20 years. I've got no TV. I'm just sleeping on the floor at the moment. I was like, "You're right and everything." He's like, "Yeah, to be honest with you," he's like, "It's quite simple now because my daughter's 18, and it's not really a bad thing, the divorce." He's like,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
run.
he's like, "Yeah, we had a good run," and he said, "To be honest with you, I'm happy it didn't happen when my child was like 5 or 6." But it's like my daughter visits me in the flat. We went to the pub together. And that's it, really. So he's like, and that's the sad reality of life sometimes. It's like a lot of these relationships are trying to get the kids raised to 18 or whatever.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
then if you do break up, they're like, well, they're not kids anymore.
Well,
They
if
can
you
make.
make it to 18, you've done well. As long as you can sort of, potentially see them off to uni,
Yeah.
do what you want,
Yeah.
really.
And then what divorce is calm.
Because remember,
not
once
ideal,
kids,
but
that's not ideal. But
It's,
remember, when
it's not as deep.
it's not
not
ideal.
gonna
It's not
affect the
deep.
kids.
Exactly.
That's it.
Because when the kid's 18, they're mostly out at uni, mostly living apart, and there's no, because they're 18 or plus, there's no like weekend dad type thing. Or I need to sit. It's like, yeah, no, I'll catch up with you. Like you see them equally still.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like we're adults, right?
Yeah.
So the true relationships or marriages last past that, because then it's real love. Because the kids have grown up, they're gone, and it's me and you again looking at each other. Are we staying together?
I mean, even that, man, it doesn't always work out like that. I know of people who on their deathbed have received cards from the lover that the wife
yeah,
never
I've heard
knew
about
about
that.
for
That's
like
mad.
25 years.
So what is it? Best being single.
Nah, there's pros and cons to both.
Nah,
There's,
you
The
gotta.
streets are cold, isn't it?
yeah, there's pros and cons. Me and CJ were or CJ and I, grandma, we were at a place in South London the other day. Went to a bar.
Oh, yeah.
We all sat there. We were just having a few drinks on a rooftop bar, and then in front of us there was a date. There was a man and woman. They were around in their like mid-20s having a date. And I said, CJ, look at these two. Their food had come out, and the guy had gone in to start eating his food, and she went, "Oh no, hold up. I want to just film it. Let me just film the plates, right?" and I said to CJ, "Look, watch this." And we sat there for 10 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. 10 minutes, right? She started filming the plates, and he's like, "Okay, cool. Can we get?" No. I need to. And then she started moving the plates around. Now she started moving them around. I said, "Okay, one more." Okay,
She's
all right.
trying to make it different meals.
Yeah. Then I was like, CJ, what's going on there? Then they picked up a drink. She was like, "All right, now boomerangs." And you could see on his face, like he's not a social media. He was just like that, and she just filmed them do it. Like, it was, how long did that last?
He's thinking, woman, eat the fucking food,
Yeah.
drink the drink. Do you know what I mean? What are we doing here?
When
Like,
just seeing that though alone, I swear to you, that scared me about
bro,
being single.
the generation.
I was like,
this-
what?
We're in a
I
different
would have
time.
started gone mad at that
We're in
girl.
a different time.
I would have gone, what are you doing?
I think a lot of us would be very shocked at what the dating market is like now.
Yeah.
I think
Mental.
it's
Oh,
a
how
very
do you
different
mean?
place. I just think the expectation, it's not like maybe, I don't know what our first dates were like, but I think maybe it was like, okay, there was a feeling from day one that, okay, this could actually be something real. Because I think now people are going on first dates and it's like, no, that's actually like step one of 8 or 9 other steps that you got to get to before it might become a thing.
What are the steps? More dates.
I think now, especially with all the apps that are out there, I think the options are just fucking unlimited. That for a girl to actually say, and maybe both ways as well, but I think for a girl to say, I'm picking you as my next man, I need to make sure that you've got enough compared to all these other men that are out there. I think that's just what I think.
Women
I
don't
think it's
need men
opened
as
up, bro.
much anymore, really, do they? That's part of it. They get their own money. They got their own plans. They do their own thing.
But a lot of them deep down are still holding out for that love, Hugh. They want,
of course,
they want
of
it, bro.
course.
They want
I'm
it,
just
they
saying
want it.
society is sort of moulding women into being, more able and willing to choose from their options. And if someone isn't matching up to their options, to just be next to them.
Yeah, 100%. But they'll continue the dating thing. So I think, like, yes, society has empowered women, but I'm not fooled by the kind of facade of, I'm independent, I don't need a man, etc. I think, yes, that's great. I think deep down, a lot of them are still, they're desperate for love. I think that I can see it. I've had conversations with a lot of women that are doing well, allegedly. And they basically are like, I want a guy. I'm just holding out for the right guy.
What's the
You know?
allegedly thing?
I'm holding the conversations with women. I talk to women like how's
Networking.
things, and if they're single, they're like, I want love.
That late night network.
Yeah, that was
Deep into the night.
They're not successful in love then, these people.
They're not successful. No.
That's
No,
interesting.
No,
See, Jizzy.
bro, I know. Bro, I'll be real. Yeah, I know some like on paper, some easily 8 out of 10s.
Right.
You could argue who are single.
Right.
8 out of
And-
10.
Yeah, and 8, 9 out of 10s to some man 9. One man's 8 is another man's 9. Yeah. I would say 8 out of 10s, yeah, in my eyes, who you think on paper is an absolute catch, right? Ticks all the boxes, the bum, breast, everything, yeah. But actually, really nice personality. You know what I mean, though? Nice personality, real catch,
Oh,
yeah.
you talk to them a lot.
And you're thinking, raw, how are you single? But then you realise,
Oh,
you
What's going on
realise,
there?
Wow.
you realise. No, but you can, bro.
Okay.
I have conversation. I'm a conversation. You know that.
And
And, you
you
think,
think-
how are you single?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know that they've got a lot of man on their case. Obviously, like you say, they've got their money up. They've
So
got
why
their
are
shit
they
together. I don't know, bro. I really don't know, man.
Do you ever ask them because you talk to them?
But what they say might not be the actual reality, though.
Oh.
So if you ask one of their exes, they might say she's fucking mental.
What do they
Or
say though? What do these
I
girls
don't know. I don't know their exes. Or what do the women
What do the
say?
girls say at your network?
They just say, some might say, it's about the right one, and I'm picky. That's a big one. I'm picky.
Yeah.
I've got to confess, as we get older, I actually don't know that many guys our age that are single. Like, look at our circle, our friendship group. I don't know anyone that's single now.
I
Yeah.
do.
Do you?
Majority of my friends are single.
Oh, yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That's
Ash, Miles,
mad.
like,
That's yeah.
That's actually mad. No one in our circle is single. That's like 11.
No one,
Tight.
yeah.
No one.
But then, would you not think that group of 11, for example, if all of us were single at this age, do you not think girls would look at us and be like, "It's a bit weird. Why are you all single?"
Well, I mean, I think it's a bit weird when you're sat here at 35 talking about finger banging.
Yeah.
at the pub, do you
No,
know
but
what I
it's,
mean?
you know, it is a
No,
fair
they find
point.
it funny.
Bro, you know-
Trax
it is a
Is that
fair,
what we're
funny, bro. I'm seeing it's funny, bro.
bro, it is a fair point though. 35.
Check the comments, G. Check the comments.
35 and
G.
single, is that mad? Lads, 35 and single, is that mad?
No, do you know what? It sounds really exciting. I know you think it's terrifying, but it sounds really exciting because it's not what we're used to. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I get it. Some people are scared. Most people, I think, are scared of change. So you would go on dates and you would be confused. I'm sure I would be confused.
Yeah.
I would be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like all that stuff you're talking about there, that might get very annoying very quickly.
Yeah.
But
Mate, come on, man. If you're single, you're out ready to mingle, having fun. You're just
No,
balls
but
to the wall.
I think you'll be spending more money. You'll be more distracted.
Yeah,
you won't be
yeah.
focusing on work as
100%,
much.
yeah.
There's less structure to your life. You'll be like, right, that's one girl. I'm out tomorrow. Like, say, it's just gonna be messy.
Oh,
like,
well,
it's messy.
yeah. There's that. You lose focus, 100%.
Fully.
Focus
I'll
is
be
gone.
all over the shop.
But
mate.
no, these single times are best when you're balling.
Oh yeah.
Life is not really about focus when you're thinking about women, bro.
We don't have cleaners though,
it's
like
not.
CJ. I mean, CJ.
Yeah,
But
true.
I'm glad we
true.
got to experience that single life early and going to the clubs
Yeah,
every
yeah.
night doing the Mazzolini.
Yeah,
Whereas now
Mazzolini.
we can enjoy the married thing and just settle.
I hate
Exactly.
to break it to you, bro, but you probably were too young to fully.
No,
I
we live in.
indulged.
You think so?
we live
Up
life,
until
yeah.
bro, I met Lucy when I was what
25.
25, yeah. So
Yeah.
up until
That's
25,
alright,
I was
25.
out on the streets, and that's calm,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
exactly.
25, yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I got my missus at 25. So yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
it's I think that's enough. If you
Yeah.
can live a wild life until 25, I think it's enough.
That's
man.
enough, bro.
Nah, that's
Just as I'm laughing, I don't
Absolute
agree at all.
nonsense.
What,
How
you
do you
man
think?
are-
But
do you think? Well, how long do you think? 30.
I just think
I don't
like
think
if
it's
you go,
necessary,
let's
to
say
be
for
honest.
example, I mean, you should always be ready to go again. I'll just say that much. You should have 5% of you at least, which you've kept in the bank, which is a little bit of a rejuvenation source, yeah, to go again.
When
Because-
Brother, these men are dinosaurs, bro.
Rusty,
They're done.
rusty.
They're done,
We're
bro.
done.
Just a bit rusty.
They are
Yeah, you
done.
are rusty.
They're
You are so rusty. It's unreal.
No,
They
no,
are
no, no. But
done
it's
out
one of those
here,
things with
bro.
all men.
Done.
If you got thrown back as a single game, you'd be all right after a week.
You
You'd be
sure?
back-
Yeah,
you'd be back
and
in
I
the game.
think now, with that newfound money in the bank, assets to my name,
This is what I've been
you know,
saying.
it would actually be very exciting.
That's
Like,
what
I'm telling you, bro.
That's what
No,
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
we're-
be excited.
I don't know
what
we're
he's
married,
on
we're
about.
married,
We're married.
so
It'll be
we-
exciting for me
no,
with my wife.
no,
We'd
yeah.
lose
I'm
all
saying-
our assets.
No, I'm saying when your relationship has fallen apart,
When? What do you mean?
Yeah, when?
We're married. It's for life.
For life, G.
No.
I'm like ironic in this one, bro. For life, G.
Jesus, what
Yeah.
are you lot talking
mate.
about?
See,
I'm
there's
out the
laughing.
game,
Yeah.
bro.
One out of four ain't gonna work, lads.
Yeah, 1 out of 4.
Who's it gonna
let's
be?
see.
Who's
Brother,
it gonna
all
be?
I-
Yeah?
First to divorce. Go.
Listen, all I'm saying is enjoy marriage life 100% in it for the long run. But at the same time, Hugh's right. You
Not
should be
single,
ready.
but haha.
You should be ready, man. You should be ready, bro. You can't be.
And you know,
You gotta be ready no matter what.
don't deny yourself the life that you want to live. You know,
I don't think.
only lying to yourself at the end of the day. If you are a dirty, downright dog, yeah?
Be a dirty downright dog.
Own it.
Be a fucking
Live
dirty
your
downright
first
dog.
life.
Yeah,
100%.
And you know what?
Bro, own it. Fucking hell, own
you know
it.
what? You know what? If you're not right, if you're a good guy, yeah, be proud of that. Enjoy the moments.
Yeah.
100%.
creating.
100%.
But obviously,
Do you think
obviously,
Do you think everyone on this pod is a good guy? I'm looking around. I'm like, oh.
It's bad. It's bad
To be-
because people
yeah, I'm
watch
not
this
gonna-
shit.
yeah.
Who's the
Nah,
bad
I'm-
guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Out of the
No,
four.
they already know.
yeah.
Jokes. Nah, joking.
You don't need
Only
to joke.
joking.
You don't need to joke because
Only joking.
you get what he was getting
Only
at.
joking.
You've said enough
Only joking.
self-snitching stuff on these pods.
No,
Man says allegedly.
no. In all seriousness, man, I just think life is way too short as well, bro. I encourage anyone out there who's thinking twice. If you're thinking twice about your relationship, yeah, stop thinking. Just end.
Get out.
Just end it, bro.
Amen.
End it. If there's no kids, yeah, there's no fucking rings involved, and you've got any kind of, what is it, chlamydia issues, or she's holding Rolexes from your granddad,
Mad.
lock them off, yeah?
Yeah, it's a
Lock them off, jump off, and next, yeah, because so many nexts available, more nexts available than ever before.
Big facts.
So when's the next FTP night out? Because CJ arranged the last one at Madison's, and that went really well. Obviously,
Oh.
4 good guys just
Madison's,
licking
where- is that where we went
galtos.
to Wiley's?
I mean,
Oh yeah, we
having
ended up
drinks
at
with the
Wiley's.
bros.
That was fun, you know.
I ended up hanging out of Wiley's sink.
That was fun.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was actually. You know, all in all, from
Oh,
start to
Jesus.
finish, from
That was
Galtoes to
That was funny.
Galtoes.
from Galtoes
Blackfoot.
to Blackfoot to Sink.
That was
all
a
a great
big
night,
night, to
wasn't
be
it?
fair. That
It was
was
a
a big
great night.
That was sick. I enjoyed it. Next one this weekend.
Remember that guy that across from us at the table that started licking that girl's toes? That was mad.
That was
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Great episode, lads. Well done.